All right, Mike, here in Denver, these Nuggets fans so fired up to cheer their team on in person. The last visit to the conference finals, Denver fans denied the right because of the bubble. But this team, dominant on their home floor all season long. They're in the limelight, brought to you by Corona Extra. 40-7 in the regular season and playoffs. But of course, the Nuggets facing a Laker team that's won game one on the road in the first round in Memphis, in the second round at San Francisco. Nikola Jokic, LeBron James, Nuggets, Lakers. It's the Western Conference Finals Game 1 tip-off coming up.
The NBA Western Conference Finals are presented by AT&T 5G. Fast, reliable, secure. And in part by Lowe's. Lowe's knows home improvement. And Google Pixel Fold, the only foldable engineered by Google.
Brown electric, you say why? It starts on the defensive end, into the bodies, helping, multiple effort, getting back into the picture, rebound the basketball, now you're off to the races. And Murray, elite at scoring and in transition, having his way with the easy deuce.
Check out the NBA Playoffs Hub, the home for all things playoffs. Straight from the source, see the schedule, bracket, deep dive into series, including series stats, all on the NBA app powered by Microsoft. Download now. Let's check in with Lisa. And it's still Laker ball. And we'll take a timeout.
I want to give Jokic a standing ovation right now. That is as good of 10 minutes as you can possibly play. Hitting Caldwell Pope one more time for an easy layup.
Lakers came into this series number one in the playoffs in defensive rating. But Nikola Jokic and the Nuggets throw up 37 points. They shred the defense. After one, here in game one, a 12-point lead for the Nuggets.
Brown showing appreciation also. Look at Brown in transition, gets rid of the rock, gets it back. Big time finish in the previous play.
Well, again, Vanderbilt falls down. First part of transition defense is stop the ball. Brown goes 94 feet for an easy layup.
Western Conference Finals, game one. And a bench for the Nuggets. Bruce Brown, 11 points, has outscored the Laker bench himself. Again, he has just become such a terrific role player. His first year in Denver, fifth year in the league. 2 years with Detroit, 2 years with Brooklyn. That's where he really started coming on with the Nets. He's one of 11 kids. Our coverage will begin NBA Countdown at 7:30 Eastern and tip off shortly after 8:30 Eastern. Again, the Denver Nuggets 6-0 at home in these playoffs. All right, Lisa. Denver, again, so strong here at home, led by Nikola Jokic. What a first half. Every run the Lakers made, Nuggets had an answer. Jokic, a little bit of everything, as he does, getting his teammates involved, scoring as well. And the end result, an 18-point lead, halftime, here in game one.
The NBA Western Conference Finals presented by AT&T 5G is brought to you by Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. Don't miss this summer's biggest adventure. Only in theaters June 30th.
Western Conference Finals Game 1 presented by AT&T 5G. Denver's dynamic duo getting it done in the first half. Jamal Murray, efficient, 17 points. Looked terrific, 7 of 11 from the field. But even he was overshadowed by Nikola Jokic. 19 points, 16 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 blocked shots. And an 18-point lead for the number one team. Tonight's first half stats brought to you by Etsy. Shoot 51% from the field. The rebound numbers just absolutely dominant as we get set for the third quarter. Welcome you back courtside with Mark Jackson and Jeff Pinwich Chat. And Michael Malone not happy with the defense. Calls timeout. 16-point Nuggets lead.
The NBA Western Conference Finals presented by AT&T 5G is brought to you by the new movie Strays in theaters June 9th, rated R. And Google Pixel Fold, the only foldable engineered by Google.
Caldwell Pope, as you said, Mark, terrific addition. Doesn't need plays run for him. Excellent without the basketball here. The beautiful mid-range jumper.
A triple-double with 23 points, 17 rebounds, and 10 assists. Number 12 all-time in the playoffs, 6 this year. You know, the other previous 4 years in the playoffs, he put up great numbers, but the Nuggets were never really considered a threat to win at all. They downtown! Anthony Davis just stares at him. The breathtaking performance from Nikola Jokic continues. 31 points, 19 rebounds, 12 assists. Even the desperation shots go in. Extraordinary. After the Lakers climb back, Jokic able to connect. We head to the fourth quarter in game one. Nuggets by 14.
Getting it done on the defensive end. Michael Porter Jr. again getting back into the picture, blocking the shot. And asked Michael Malone about Jamal Murray. Said he's back to being the player he was in the bubble. Elite point guard in this league. Back in Denver, 14-point lead, 7 minutes and change to go on the fourth. It's the Joker putting on a clinic.
And he's doing it in so many ways. The offensive rebound, the single coverage post up, the runner.
Variety is the spice of life, and he is not disappointed. This shot here reminds me of the guy in the park with the hat on and the cigarette sticking out of his mouth. Flat out getting it done.
Well, he's everything you want in your star player. It's all team first. Makes them, those people around him, better. Whenever they credit him, he gives the credit to the team. And something you used to always talk about, Jeff, getting down by 11. Murray, an excellent free throw shooter, one of the best in the NBA. There's contact. Was it marginal or was it illegal?
I think that's good defense.
Marginal.
The key matchup in this series that everybody talked about. And of course, Nikola Jokic talking about how special his start was, just dominating. But Anthony Davis coming back with a force. And the two of them putting up superb numbers. And this one, but it was hard fought, especially that fourth quarter. Lakers put a scare into them. And how will the teams adjust for game two? So the brackets were down to 4. Nuggets up 1-0 tomorrow night on TNT from Boston, Celtics, and the Miami Heat. We'll be back here Thursday night for game 2. Anthony Davis, 40 points. Lakers, just a fantastic comeback, but they fall short. Jamal Murray, another superb game in the playoffs. He had 31. And Denver emerges victorious. For our producer, Tim Corrigan, director Mike Schwab, our outstanding ESPN crew. Of course, from Mark, Jeff, and Lisa, Mike Green saying thanks so much for watching SportsCenter. Coming up next.